St Andrews is also famous for golf, and this green area here, these are the golf courses, and we're right beside the sea. So St Andrews is the world's headquarters for golf, the home of golf. And every year we have big international golf competitions. If you're into spotting famous golfers, there's lots of them. My problem is I don't recognise them, so again, students get very excited. They come into class with photos of famous golfers that they've seen in town. Golf is very cheap. As a student, you can buy a one-year ticket for about £150, which is about $1,500, and then you golf for free. So the university has golf lessons if you're interested. We're incredibly lucky. We live in a part of the world where the environment is pretty good. We have our big long sandy beaches. You can go swimming. The water's not that warm, but it's very clean. You can run, you can play football, you can go horse riding, you can have barbecues. It's quite nice. The university has to think about the environment in terms of everything we do. So for example, we don't send prospectuses out around the world as a matter of course. But if you want more details, if you just put your contact details in my iPad, I can send you PDFs of material rather than paper. If you really, really, really want paper and you want to be responsible for a tree being cut down, that's okay. We can send you them, but generally we don't. Okay? So the university itself is 600 years old. It's the third oldest university in the English-speaking world after Oxford and Cambridge. And if you like ranking tables, then St Andrews does pretty well. But generally we're ranked number 3 in the UK after Oxford and Cambridge. So it's quite a high academic status university. It's not so big. We have about 7,500 students. So each year into first year, there's 1,200 to 1,500 new students. It's very international. Over a third of our students are international. The biggest cohort come from America, from Germany, mainland China. The number, 5 minutes and then you go to class. Okay, so yes, we've got 4 faculties: arts, science, medicine, divinity. A degree in Scotland is 4 years, like in Hong Kong. The difference is that in first and second year, you have to do 3 subjects. So on your UCAS form, you put 1 subject, for example, management. And then you can do management economics maths or management French ancient history, whatever you like. At the end of second year, you choose your major. So more than half of our students graduate in a different subject to the one that they came to study originally. So we're ranked excellent for teaching and for research. It's very residential. Most people start off living in student halls of residence. Student satisfaction survey always puts us right up at the top. We've got a big careers centre. We also have a Hong Kong foundation, so increasing numbers of Hong Kong companies are offering students who are from Hong Kong internships and jobs, so which makes it nice for you. So yeah, as I said, we're the oldest university in Scotland. We're ranked 3rd. We're 9th for employability. We don't teach engineering, we don't teach any vocational subjects, so that's not bad. 15 of our subjects are in the UK top 5. The most bizarre statistic of the week, we're 34th most international university. This has just been decided. This is in terms of student body, teaching staff and research. So this is the ranking of our subjects. So as you can see, most things that we teach, you're pretty good at. We're quite good at research as well, which brings in interesting teachers. Make your learning more up to date. So these are the subjects we study. These are the science subjects. And these are the arts subjects. We don't teach engineering and we don't teach law. Okay, so accommodation. You have to make choices. Do you want a single room or a shared room? Do you want a private bathroom or a shared bathroom? Do you want catered or self-catered? So you make those choices and we allocate you a bedroom. As long as you apply by the end of June, you're guaranteed a bedroom. So this room on the right is an example of a single room with a private bathroom. So it's kind of like a hotel room. If you're self-catered, you get a kitchen, and the kitchens are pretty good. They're not bad at all. Everybody's bedroom has a study area. Now obviously you have to study hard, but you can't study all the time. So we've got a lot of sports clubs. The sports centre's just being extended at the moment. If you hate sport, it's okay. You don't have to do it. We also have lots and lots of societies, social clubs. So there's a Hong Kong Society. There's everything you can imagine. There's newspapers, there's TV stations, there's radio, the works. Okay. I'm going to show you one last slide because I think you have to go to class. Because we're so old, we have lots of crazy traditions. Academic families, 3rd and 4th year students become mum and dad, and they adopt new little first years as their sons or daughters, which means that immediately you've got mum and a dad and a brother and a sister and aunties and uncles, and life suddenly isn't quite so isolated. The highlight of academic families is Raisin Weekend, which is a weekend of crazy partying, and on the Monday each family gets dressed up in a family fancy dress, and at 11 o'clock they go to the centre of the university and have a shaving foam fight and trash the costumes they've spent weeks making. We also have the May Dip, so students believe if you go swimming in the North Sea on the 1st of May at 5 o'clock in the morning, just as the sun's coming up, you will pass your exams. So it's a little bit hard to see because of the light, but the beach is absolutely covered in people, and then when the sun comes up, they all go running into the sea and bingo, they pass their exams. So I've left details with the school. If you would like me to send you further details, just put your information into the iPad and you'll get it later today. If you've got any questions, just the school's got my email, so you can just email me and ask. Okay, but thank you for coming.